I don't break some face tonight, I think that I'll just die. Now there's no one in this bar except this big, big man, because the only place to be when he puts on that wedding gown is far, far away, maybe in another town. And the place is just a mess. There's nothing that's not wrecked, busted, torn apart, punched, and just plain broke. And he's saying to himself, like, big enough to break my heart. It's funny, you're on stage, you can smoke, but then when you're on stage in a place that you can't smoke, you also can't put the cigarette out. And you know you can't put the cigarette out on this floor. Look at this thing. Why not? You want me to put it out? It's not. Ah, my mother raised me well. It's called Here It Comes. Fantastic images, like my heart goes into animals, or a city moves an inch. Lots of one-syllable words like zone, clench, prone. Whole sentences like she slipped on her pair of new high heels, looked up at him, but there was nothing that she could say. Dates and times like December 10th and 12:45. Chemicals that don't even exist like methylchloramine. The same word over and over and over again, like reception, reception, reception. I'm going to write this poem for you, and every line of it is going to be the title. And I'm going to call it She Strikes the Earth, or Time is a Light That I See Her In, or Life Has Never Been So Lucky than When She Decided to Live. And the last lines will rhyme, or they won't even rhyme, because they won't even have to rhyme. And the last line will come after the last line, in the silence after it's over, and end in a word you would never suspect could ever be so romantic, like motor, or concrete, or fire extinguisher. But this will be my gift to you, nothing short of my love for you, changing the language so that for the first time, a word like sink is romantic. The only survivor of a fire in heaven. It's a romantic, abstract kind of poem. Ever been a choir, ever been sing, ever been a liar saying anything, as incredible as the snow going back into the... Baby on the back, what's everything left over there? As incredible as the snow going back into the sky. With every step she takes, like glass breaking on a bell, there's a spark of ice in the heart I have as hell. A melting inch that stops existing, a collapsing cliff, a tropical avalanche. On and on, just saying giraffe, but that's a little too cool for me. But her, that one, the girl over there, the only survivor of a fire in heaven. I mean, we're talking words that have knees to get down on. We're talking balcony talk. You know, there was a fire burning in heaven, and man, did it look like hell. And the only way you could know, the only way you could tell which was which heaven up or down was hell. We're talking balcony silent talk. It's like there's a lion's head rolling around on the beach, and I pick it up, and I say to myself, I know what I mean. She's the only survivor of a fire in heaven, and we're kissing in flames where the smoke is going down. Saying to me, ghost me, I'm gone, or distracted all your life. What's the difference? You know what I mean, because if you know what I'm saying, you know that all I'm saying is suck my words. Stand out there in the world somewhere and do what you do, you suck. Not that you suck anything out of me, because there's nothing in me that isn't just passing through, but you suck everything through me that's right here behind me. The things I can't have unless I give them to you. I know that you want it. I know that you love it. This stuff that I have that comes in a word. So let me say it to your face and not behind your back. For the first time in your whole little life, because I'm standing right here between you and it, now you can have it. So suck it, don't think. I know it's confusing. It's so hard when it's up to you to understand. I don't really care, because I'm not even here. All that I need is all that I'm saying. So you can just suck my words, because you're nothing if you're not nothing. Anybody can be anything, but you're nothing, empty, a vacuum, and you can just suck my words. Words I've never known until you suck them right through me. Words that I never had with me. Words that someone keeps locked in a basement. Words that are way down the street. Words whose parents haven't even met yet. Until you take my clothes off. Until you stand there naked. Until suddenly you just disappear. And you're absent. You're blank. You're totally nobody. So fast that you pulled them all the way from Brazil. From miles away. From way in the past. And then here it comes. And I say at last that I'm the greatest poet of the 20th century. I'm the anti-poet, ex-anti-poet, first neo-immortalist, because I'm Marty Watt. At least I wish I was Marty Watt. I wish I was good enough to be half the Marty Watt that I am. So just suck my words. You know what I mean? Just suck my words. Suck my words until I'm a silence. Something you sleep with so your dreams won't wake you up. Because someone in them keeps screaming and yelling and shouting and saying that they don't care about you or how you think it is or how long it's been since you got any sleep, because no one, not even you, is going to tell them to shut up. Suck my words.
What's the thing? Oh, you have questions to ask or something?
No,
Was that a show card to reflect?
Yeah.
That's your cue.
No.
Right.
Ready? For what?
We're rolling.
You're rolling? You want
What
white?
is this for?
What's up? Okay.
Marty just came on stage. I really enjoyed it. Tell me a little bit about how you got involved with
No, I just, God, I really just like the scene, the executive sax, the Bonnie drums, Pete Baker. This is the thing here, right? I just always want to do something whenever it's involved with that crowd in Philadelphia. I've just had a horrible week. All I want to say is that I've come down, and I've been spending I live in New York, and I've spent the whole week in getting a friend out of jail. All I've done is meet police all week. I've had guns in my ribs. I've been robbed of all my money. And I'm just happy that I did a nice show tonight without being, because I've been through a week of, Now.
What are you doing in New York right now?
Oh, I just appeared in a movie. It was very funny that I should be, a friend of mine managed to make a major motion picture. So then in the fall comes out this movie called Almost You, which
It's called what?
Almost You. So then, I star in this movie with Griffin Dunn, Brooke Adams, and Karen Young, and myself, Marty Watt. And that's nice because you make some more money than you make doing poems when you do this thing, So I make a movie and I do these movie things, and then do shows at this little club in New York on Avenue A called the Pyramid Club.
Yeah, I've been there.
So about once every 2 months I will do a show, and then also I do a show here July 13th. I think I can't really remember the dates, but around that way, around that area, July 15th, 14th, here at this Painted Bride space, and then I have 3 shows that I really do. In other words, I'll try to get some, hopefully Matt Murillo from the Slacks and John Young or whatever can help, and we'll build some sets. We'll have a real 2-hour extravaganza of doesn't everybody just want to look at me say words all night?
Did you get a chance to see much of any other performances?
No, because I brought down friends from New York with me that haven't been in Philadelphia for 15 years, so we wanted to spend, we didn't have too much time to be here because we have to be back in New York, so we just tried to make as much time to just tour around and they haven't seen. I saw the Still Sitting videotape by Wayne and Matt Murillo, and Wayne Castellano, right, and Matt Murillo, Casalino and Matt Murillo, and that was real funny. So that was a lot of fun. Did you enjoy it tonight?
Yeah, great time.
What was your favorite thing? Do you remember? It's very funny for me that people don't remember. They like it. They go, "What? It was really great," but they don't remember one word. So I just make the test on you. You can remember one poem, one title, one idea.
Oh, title? Suck my words.
Okay, that was the last one, so that only counts for like a fifth of a point. I'm a pirate. Okay, so the guy holding the boom mic here wins the award. Just like to know as a poet, you know. I just think what's fun is that all these people sit there listening to poems. It cracks me up to listen.
Just go, I mean, you know what I mean? It's like,
How long was it? I had no sense. Was it
well, it's
10
not
minutes?
that, it's not your performances to it, it's just that there's so much imagery going on, and it's like a bombarding, you know, and it's like, I don't know, I guess it's kind of like, you know, you have to, your stuff is almost like a song, you know, you hear it one time and you'd have to like listen to it a whole bunch of times to like remember hit lines from it, like when you had stuff on I-92 and such. But I mean, it's just like, it's just too amusing to like sit there and like try to.
So what is the thing? How long more do we have for this interview? What can we get to some real quick major point? I mean, what would be the major question that for the image? Like, you know, do I make it with dogs or do I like, you know, do you want to know some real important thing? Like, you know, no, okay, all right.
You have to run.
No, I don't have to run. I just feel like, you know, you don't want to go boring on for hours and hours, like just talking. Okay,
Major
great.
points you want to make?
No, I have none. It's, you know, it's just a lot of fun and it cracks me up, you know, very funny. No, it's just funny. Isn't it funny? I mean, poetry's at the lowest art form happening right now, the most boring thing going down. It's very funny every time. I think it's very funny to look at the looks on people's faces when there's a nice crowd enjoying and laughing and some poetry reading. I think that's half the fun of it. Yeah. Right. Great. Right. Thank you. Thank you. It's very fun.
Thanks a lot. Really appreciate it. Yeah, that's right. We do need it. God, it's the third time this happened. I need consent for you on camera because I ran out of.
You have my consent
to use this in the
You cannot splice this into any kind of nakedness underneath my neck and use anything that I've said to be a soundtrack for anything that involves sex that is boring. If sex is not boring, you can use it for it, but that is about it. Don't use it for some kind of ridiculous thing. Thank you.
Okay, great. Thank you very much, Marty.
All right.